Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on Love and Marriage DC. You know, I really, really, really think I know. Not I think, I know. I know for a fact that I have tried to be fair to Monique, and I tried not to, let what happened in season 5 on that other show spill too much over into the new show that she's on, right? I think I did a good job at trying to keep that other show over there, right? And kind of like trying to hit the restart button for Hazel. But we're going to have to just call a thing a thing. Monique is messy. And not only is Monique messy, but girl, she's not to be trusted. Because if you and I was trying my hardest to give Monique the benefit of the doubt. I even took it as far as saying, well, girl, this is a show and she got to keep the storylines moving. But, girl, I left the part that kept slipping out of my mind was the fact that you've been friends with this girl. I think you said you've been friends with Winter for what, 14, 16 years? A long time. When I tell you this situation reminds me so much, girl, we're going to have to just call it what it is, y'all. This reminds me so much of Real Housewives of Potomac. Her throwing Candiace under the bus to try to get close to the Green Eye Bandits, right? Remember she threw Candiace under the bus and showed Ashley those text messages, right? Like it's like you're using your friendship with Winter in order to, I guess, gain access or I guess have a better friendship with the other girls. Because I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I think out of all those girls, Winter is the one who she's been knowing the longest. Which means, really and truly, if that's your friend and that's the person you've been knowing the longest, that's who your loyalty should be to. Excuse me. So while you sitting here telling them that she called them DJ Fun Size, did you tell how you sat at the table and giggled and laughed and hollered? And some of the stuff that Winter was saying, Winter girl, we have to call a thing on you too. Even yes, Monique was wrong for going back and telling them that because girl, that was a conversation just between Winter and Monique between friends, right? And the stuff that Winter was saying, it wasn't like she told it to them. It was just kind of like, you're just popping off at your mouth with your good Judy. She goes back and tells the girls, Monique is messy, I'm sorry. I have tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I have tried to look at it through a different lens. But even with me trying to, like, now it's just like, girl, we have to just call it what it is. I watched the episode last night. I was looking at her like, ooh, girl. Girl, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. Tried. I really tried. Right? Girl, you really threw your sister under the bus. Winter, you talked about them people. I mean, even if it wasn't as major or as deep as the situation you had with your ex-husband who had the baby, nonetheless, you still talked about them. Like Winter's trying to paint it as though, oh, I didn't talk about them. Girl, on a scale from 1 to 10, okay, it may not be a 10, but girl, it's still on the scale nonetheless. Even with you saying, girl, DJ Fun Size and Red Light Special, that's talking about them. And quiet as it's kept, you took a joke. You took some information that Arena told you, and you went and told somebody else. Now, in real life, that happens. Girl, you know how we all done did it, as much as we might not want to admit it. Somebody might tell you something, you go back and tell, like, girl, you would never believe what, girl, don't you say nothing, girl, right? It was one of those moments. Monique went back and told. So Arena had every right to be upset at what's the face at Winter because she told her something. I mean, girl, we know the cameras are there. We know it's a TV show, but she told her something in confidence, right? Girl, I'm telling you something, and then you take it and then you go back and tell this person. Girl, I'm confused on why Monique is coming out of this unscathed because, girl, all roads lead to Hazel. All roads lead to Hazel. Monique is the one all this mess is. Monique is the reason why all this mess is started. Got started. She is. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. Y'all know I did. But girl, she did that girl dirty. I'm sorry. She did Winter dirty. She really did. She really did. She really did. And just like somebody said in the comment section last week, like Monique is only concerned about her image. She's not concerned about Winter. She's more concerned about, I brought this information back, but let me just make sure that my name is clean, right? When the truth of the matter is, you want to pull this, oh, I don't like when people talk about my husband, so I felt like I needed to go, girl. It don't matter. I don't talk about your husband though. I didn't talk about your husband. Girl, we've been sisters. I keep saying sisters. We've been friends for 15 plus years. I shouldn't have to worry about me telling you something, right? Because we're friends. I shouldn't have to worry about me telling you something and then you going back and telling somebody else or telling them what I said. Arena asks, Winter, do you think you're mentally effed up from your relationship? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of people may not like Winter. I like Winter. Do I think that she, you know, does she have some ways? Yes. Do I think she's a relationship coach? Girl. You know, do I think that, girl? I think Winter. This is what I think. I don't think I said this earlier, girl. I'm sorry, girl. You're not dating, girl. It's a lot going on over here. So I know this review might be all over the place, but y'all get what I'm saying. Hopefully, you talked about them people's husband. You talked about those. You talked about their husband, girl. You talked about though. You talked about those two. You talked about Winter's husband, and you talked about what's her name? Not Winter. You talked about their husbands. And so when Arena comes back and talks about your ex-husband, you have a problem because that's too low. That's too hurtful. This is the thing. While yes, I do agree that what Winter went through with her first ex-husband, that's probably only just a couple of the things she mentioned that she went through, is more painful and is more hurtful than a joke saying somebody's name is red light special. But girl, if you know you're not ready to go down that road and bring up husbands, then you shouldn't have brought them up first. You see what I'm saying? Like Winter, the reason why Raina brought up your husband is because you brought up hers or your ex-husband. And of course, Arena should feel some type of way about it because again, she told you something in confidence and you went back and you made a joke about it basically. So yes, I don't blame Arena for bringing up the ex-husband and the baby because I would have did the same thing. We got to start from the beginning, girl. The only reason why I'm even bringing up your ex-husband is because you brought up my current husband. If you wouldn't have brought up my current husband, I wouldn't mention nothing about that baby or your ex-husband. You see what I'm saying? But Arena was, I'm sorry, y'all know, we're gonna have to call a thing. I think Arena was looking real foolish. Arena was looking real foolish, y'all. When she started all that, my husband didn't cheat on me. How many people in here think Jamie done cheated on Arena? Raise your hands, class. I'm about to put my feet in the air. Okay? Jamie know he cheated on Arena. Arena know Jamie cheated on her. DJ Quick know he cheated. Ashley know he cheated. Monique know he cheated. Hazel know he cheated. That's the same person. But also, Hazel is Monique. That's her rapper name. Okay? Chris know Jamie cheated. Girl. Jason know Jamie cheated. Jamie Jr. know Jamie cheated. Um, they have like a basketball event. Um, I put Arena be dressing. Arena, hands down. When I think about the girls on the first season of a reality show, Arena's probably the best dressed. At one point, I gave it to Dr. Wendy. I'm gonna give it to Arena now. I'm talking about when you think about the girls on their first season of a reality show. Arena's probably the best dressed. Arena always be together, but that's the whole perfection stuff too. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. Um, they're having a conversation. Ashley, all the girls are having a conversation about basically winter. Jamie wants to end the conversation. Even Ashley said Jamie is aggressive. Jamie is aggressive. Ashley notices that Jamie is aggressive. I noticed that Jamie is aggressive. Your family is saying that Jamie is aggressive. Jamie only looks at it as though because my daddy was stern with me and I turned out all right, then how I operate, it ain't nothing is wrong with it. Monique stops by Winter. We already talked about that. I did tell the ladies about the nicknames. That's your friend though. Girl, when Winter called, girl, when when Winter called them gutter Barbies. Hold up. For the girls who don't know, girl, I took a test on Saturday, and yeah, I got the 1.9. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all wear y'all mask, wash your hands, sanitize, all that stuff, because it's still out here, okay? I was doing okay. All right. So I was doing okay. I was trying to get these videos out today. Okay, we back. We good. Monique tells Winter we all need to own up to our part. Girl. Basically, she didn't mention her. She just mentioned Winter and the other girls. Girl, Monique is a mess. Miss Terry stops by. Oh, I've been tired. I've been hot. I've been sleepy. Miss Terry came in swinging. That's what I put. Baby Whitefish came in laying a hammer down. She told Arena, "You cover up a lot of emotions. It's fake. I'm not being rude, but it's fake. Okay. Um, you want the world." She told them that they both want the world to see something different than what you're projecting. Girl, girl, when I tell you, and it's so crazy because I was on Twitter the other night looking at the comments under the hashtag LAMDC. And I feel like I hate to say it, but I do feel a part of me feels like Jamie and Arena are a little bit fake and phony when it comes to their relationship. Because I saw like a few videos of them like, dancing. And then I saw like a couple of tweets from Jamie talking about, the haters gonna hate and all that. But it's like, y'all trying to put, and then when you think about like the way that and I don't think it's anything wrong with making sure you present yourself in a fashionable manner, because they always look together. It's like they want to look like the perfect couple, but girl, y'all are a complete mess though. Like y'all don't have sex. Girl, this man probably, I don't know, is still probably cheating on you. You still don't want to accept that that he did cheat on you in the past. And Jamie know he cheated on Arena, and Arena know. But just because she ain't seen no bitch, that means that he didn't. No, okay. So it's like they put up this facade with the perfect image, the perfect looking couple. But girl, once you strip that all away, girl, it's a complete disaster. Um, she talks about his father. He said his father was stern. That's what saved me. I mean, I guess I can get it, but you can't be that way with everybody else. Your father was that way with you. You turned out all right, but it's not okay for everybody else. You can accept your father being that way with you, but nobody else has to accept you being that way with them. And then it went off weird. One thing I've noticed about love and marriage is that they have these weird endings. Like, do you love Terry asks, "Do you love her?" And then they just went off. And then when it came back, it was Chris and Monique. I said, "Girl, they're not gonna finish." They did that, I think, on DC. I think they did that on Huntsville one time. um, Chris and Monique have a sex aerobics class. I put when it's good, you could tell it's good. When it's bad, you could tell it's bad. Not the sex. I'm just talking about them as a couple. This is what it seems like to me. One of y'all asked me, is Chris going to be put on one of my lists? No, Chris is not on my list. It's the same people. Chris don't seem that bad of a man, but he not on my list. It's Obama, Russell, Papoose, Prince Harry, and Dr. Francis. Other than that, Chris ain't on no list. But I can say based off what I've seen that Chris don't seem like that bad of a person. It also seems to me that it seems like Chris. It seems like Monique wants to be the famous person. She wants to be the famous couple, the socialite, because if you listen to the stuff that Chris said, like Chris said when he met up with Kevin. Oh, I haven't even got to that yet. Okay. I thought I was about to, that's why I put this pad down because I thought I was done. I'm not even done. When Chris met up with the boys, he said, Monique has been, basically pressuring, encouraging. I forgot the word he used for me to get out the house and hang out with the fellas. It sounds like to me that Chris just want to be home. Chris played football. He made some money. I guess he invested his money the way he needed to. He good. His family's taken care of. They not hurting for no food. They ain't on no stamps. Girl, they got four or five houses, millions of dollars in the bank. So Chris' whole thing is, I did my job. I provide for my family. Like he said, ain't nobody dropping no babies off. So I'm good sitting at the house. Then here come Monique, the one who want to be famous. And Monique can't be famous with a man who just, because she wants to be I feel like Monique wants to be like the power couple. But how can I be a power couple if all my husband want to do is sit at the house and watch TV? You get what I'm saying? I feel like Chris is okay just sitting at the house watching TV. Like, I'm okay. My family taken care of, my kids eat, ain't nobody starving, everybody healthy, I'm good. So I'm good being at the house. I don't want to go nowhere. But then the other part of it is like when he mentioned him wanting to wanting to like coach like at a university or coach for the NFL. Then I was like, well, maybe that's what Monique meant when she was like, what's your passions? What's this? What's that? Because maybe he has mentioned to her before of him wanting to, coach. And she's like, well, you can't do that if you're just sitting at the house. You need to get up and get out. So it's kind of like their relationship is a little confusing, But I do believe that Monique, I mean, she said it herself. I was complaining. I met up with so and so. I was complaining about you like I always do. Girl, I don't know, girl. Monique and Chris. I mean, like I said, you could sometimes when they laughing in the confessionals, it seems very, very fun and it seems like they have a good time. But then it's like, girl, Monique got a whole nother plan. I don't know. I don't know what that plan is, girl. Here come Kevin, crackhead Kevin. I didn't have to say that. That was so unnecessary. Kevin reminded me of a crackhead. I think I kind of wanted to say it in another video, but I didn't want to say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Kevin reminds me of a crackhead. I'm not saying he a crackhead. I'm just saying that's what he reminds me of. Kevin walked his black ass into the building. Girl, he done pulled up with a folder. Kevin, this is your first time being around these people who you don't even know. You know Chris. You don't know Jamie. You don't know DJ Quick. Why are you walking in here with a folder trying to explain to these people? Or were you doing it for the cameras to make sure you could get your... Like, to me, the whole thing was weird. That book that Winter wrote don't mean shit to me. He pulling out a book. See, this is a book she wrote expressing her love and the love we shared together for 15 months. Yeah, well, she thought she was in love and she thought she was his person. You're not that person. So the book don't mean shit no more, quiet as it's kept. You bringing out all this paperwork about $30 million, girl. I don't know, girl. Don't tell me, girl. Quiet as it's kept. Kevin, don't tell me shit about that, because I don't want nothing. I don't want to know nothing. Y'all saw how quick DJ Quick jumped on Kevin's side? I mean, I guess it was what they could say about us. We always hop on the women's side. They always take up for the men. DJ Quick. Let me shut up. Quick met Kevin and says Winter's the problem. You met that man for probably an hour. It's weird because I put this woman is calling you a scammer and he's still basically holding out hope. Like, he either got to be slow, dumb, stupid, or retarded, or just a fool in love. Because ain't no way, if this woman is calling you a scammer, you still walking around talking about that's my wife. Maybe she don't want you no more. All right. Monique tells the group, they go on a group trip. They're at Monique's house about to leave. Monique tells them that Winter is coming on the trip, but she's not going to spend the night. She's just going to bring the sex therapist. Okay. And then Chris says, y'all know I invited Kevin. That's another reason why Monique is slimy and grimy. Because if she did not tell Winter that Kevin is coming, that's even further proof. Because why would you not tell I don't know, we're going to find out next week. But if she did not tell Winter that Kevin, girl, you know Kevin is coming on a trip, coming out here. Chris invited him. I mean, even if she did tell her, I still think Monique is dirty, y'all. Look how she do her friends. Monique want to be that socialite. Monique want to be the girl, be friends with the cool girls. And she'll throw a friend under the bus in order to, use them as a stepladder. It's sad. I told y'all Candiace was gonna get her vengeance. Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all. Because in that situation with Monique and Candiace wasn't a problem. Monique was. And anybody who don't watch the show, not from season 5, okay, not from the fight. I'm talking about girl who watched the show. They know. Y'all know the tea. Anyways, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.